Let's have a party.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Karpo Gaming and another Fallout 76 video. Today we're going to be showing you the best player vendor camp deals and steals volume 22. See, this is a new series that I've been doing to showcase all of the wonderful shops and the deals that you can find right here in the Wasteland. So what I do is I gather out all that information throughout the week and bring it to you, all to make my shop one of the best in the Wasteland. So, yeah, some of these shops don't make the cut, and some of these prices are kind of overpriced. But that's not what this is about. This is about the best deal. But before we get started, if you want some of the cheapest prices on in-game items, gold, and coin, visit AOE.com and use the code Karpo for 3% off. Now, the first place that we're visiting is owned by Secret Coop Hacks. That's right, Secret Coop Hacks. Now, his camp is pretty cool. What's up, my dude? And it's just basically a small little outpost, as you can see, right here, just due east of the top of the world. So if you're ever on his server, stop on over here and check this dude out, because he actually has some pretty good deals. Not a huge camp whatsoever, but it is built into the structure, and it actually looks like a part. Hey, that's the new emote. Pretty freaking cool robot. Alright, let's see what kind of deals this guy have over here at his pit shop. Now, the purposes of these videos is to basically let you know what should you be pricing your stuff at, as well as what kind of deals you should be buying if you see it when you run across the different vendor camps in Fallout 76. When it comes to legendaries, this guy is actually on point, as you can see right here. You always want to price it between, I would say, 2,000 and below. You know what I mean? If you really want to sell it. If you got 3 really good stat rolls, you can sell it for 5. But then again, a lot of people have really good stuff. You might still be sitting on that for a while. Now, when it comes to apparel is very up and down. The fashion of the mask, I've seen them go high, I've seen them go low, as far as 25 caps. So, if you really want to place it, fashion of the mask, 100 and below. And when it comes to in-game items that you can actually get in games, apparel like, the space helmet or like the Halloween costume, definitely 25 caps and below, because that's more or less just a convenient type of thing, and these are items that people can get in game. Other than that, you're probably going to just be sitting on it. So when it comes to the recipes are always good, at least 50 and below, because a lot of people have a lot of recipes. But then again, it also depends on what type of recipe it is, and then you can actually price it a little bit higher. So it's kind of hit and miss, and it depends on what you have. So also, when it comes to the 3-star legendary weapons, as you can see right here, and a 3-star legendary armor, this guy is on point with his stuff. When it comes to event different items, once again, those are up and down. It's all dependent on what the person is actually wanting to spend on that, and if they really want it, because they're not available in the game. So if it's anything from like the meat week or anything like that, I would say 500 and below. And if you do see a price higher than that, you're probably spending a little bit much for it. Kind of much for like that 3,000 for that meat cleaver. Maybe 500, maybe. Now, this plan for the Toothed Shepherd Crook for extra poison damage is actually pretty good, but I actually didn't have that weapon, so I didn't pick it up. Now, when it comes to the different jetpacks, I would say 500 and below, because I've seen those go as far as high as like 5,000, some crazy stuff like that. But that 2-shot pipe pistol for 450 is excellent. Exactly what I'm saying. If you are ever in this area on this guy's server, check him out. He actually has some pretty good prices. Some things are a little bit price high, but most of his stuff was actually on point. Like this vintage Nuka Shine. You say 60 caps, are you really gonna use it? No, this is more or less something you want to put in your display case. So for 60 caps, not bad at all. And like I said, when it comes to the jetpacks, 500 and below is actually pretty good. Anything higher than that is actually kind of expensive. But then again, it also depends on what type of jetpack it is as well. So definitely, Secret Coop Hacks definitely has a great camp, and actually has some pretty good freaking deals when it comes to legendaries and when it also comes to items. So excellent camp, my dude. excellent camp. Now, the next camp that we're headed to is the lovely that guy from Ohio. That's right, the guy from Ohio's camp, also located just a bit north of the top of the world, and it is built into the wasteland. As you can see, it's basically a treehouse. It looks like a treehouse built into the top of the mountain crevice, and it is possibly higher than the top of the world. Legit, he actually did a pretty good job with his camp. Now let's take a look. We have a pretty nice setup right here. As you can see, plenty of different items that you're going to need to craft when you are in your adventures in the wasteland, and it gets better. Nice display cases for all of your different items right there. Nice little instruments, pretty good. And it keeps going up. Like I said, there's the top of the world, and this guy's camp is just as high, if not higher, than the top of the world. So let's just have a look and just have a see what kind of scenery this guy has. Yeah, it is just as high as the top of the world. Good job, my dude. Good job. So, last thing, let's go ahead and check this out. This is a little, hey, that's the guy from Ohio. Nice. Normally those places be locked off. Let's check out and see what kind of deals he has. Now when it comes to the different comic books, the different aid items or the bobbleheads, 100 and below is pretty good. 100 is standard. Anything higher than 100 is actually overpriced. But I see what you're doing right here. 76 for Fallout 76. I see what you're doing there. Not bad at all. Alright, let's check out, see what else he has. Now that guy from Ohio has some pretty nice freaking prices when it comes to legendaries, as you can see right here. So if you was a newer player and you ran by this camp, I would definitely pick up some 2 stars, even some 1 stars. If you didn't have any, those actually price not bad at all. Exactly what I was saying when it comes to prices. I'm pretty sure you won't have no problem selling those, because even if it was scripts, 400, 500 for scripts, that actually still is actually pretty pricey. But you know what I'm saying. It's actually good for players just starting off. Now, the best player vendor camp that I ran by this week is owned by Dragonmite 4. Now, Dragonmite 4 camp is located just a little bit north of the White Springs Station, and it's actually a pretty cool layout, as you can see right here. Kind of look like a small little camp in the middle of the forest. Hey, that's Mr. Fuzzy, right? Hey, when in Rome, ride the Mr. Fuzzy. That's always cool to ride the Mr. Fuzzy. Now, as we spin around, you see that this guy actually has a pretty nice layout. Plenty of plushies. We have a nice little safe right there. We could wash off some of that radiation. We have all of the different workbenches that you need to craft when you're in your travels in the wasteland. Pretty nice display cases with plenty of different fashionetta mask as well, and he has some pretty freaking cool instruments with a very nice view of the White Springs and the future world globe. When you spin that future tech world globe, actually shows all the different places where the nukes went off in Fallout 76, which is actually pretty cool. Nice little, master bedroom area, as you can see right here. Fall down, grab this purified water, and let's check out what kind of deals this has and see why he is the vendor camp of the week. Now, Dragonmite has excellent prices, as you can see right here. Look at that. Bullets explode, damage increase after each consecutive hit, and 90% reduced weight for only 1,117. I didn't have the caps. If I did, I would have bought it. He had excellent prices, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. Except for that's a little overpriced, but that's okay. We'll skip over that. We're not even going to mention that. But he has excellent prices, as I can see, and as you can see, the bomber jacket is obviously overpriced. Anything that you can find in game, 25 and below. But when it comes to the prices on the different 3 stars, 2 star legendaries, he was absolutely on point. The White Wolf Fedora half of 15 caps, I don't mind if I do. And when it comes to the different serums, 300 pretty standard, so those are standard price. I don't know why he had the bone serum for 350. That was kind of weird, but whatever. Go over here to the different plans, and he actually has some pretty nice freaking plans. If you ever in this area and you see this guy on your server, check him out. I mean, look at this. We have the Raider jetpack for 200, T45 jetpack for 100, and ultra sight plans for 40 caps. We've seen those go for high hundreds, 500, you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, 50 and below for plans, and you're going to sell those like hotcakes. exactly why I picked me up one, as well as this T45 jetpack. Why not? It's only 100 caps. Excellent freaking price. Now let's head over to the last vendor right here, and as you can see, actually pretty standard on the bobblehead prices. 100 is pretty standard. Anything below that is actually an excellent price. Now when it comes to the different mods, kind of on the high side, but hey, not bad. Not bad at all. And that's why he is the vendor camp of the week. So yeah, that's pretty much going to end it for the video, ladies and gentlemen. As always, if you are new to the channel, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. And hey, if you really want to help out the channel and the video, you can do so by liking the video if you indeed like the video. Once again, thank you everybody for all your love and support. And as always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Later.